How does Taylor Guitar's flagship model 814 CE sound compared to a 414 CE, which has the exact same tone woods and a lot of similar features? We're going to find that out today. Hey everyone, Vince from Haggerty's Music here. Today we're doing a very important comparison. We're comparing Taylor's 414 CE to their flagship model 814 CE. Now, I think this is an important comparison to do for two reasons. Number one, they're both very similar guitars in terms of features. We'll learn more about that in a little bit. And the other reason is that there's about a $1,000 price tag difference between these two guitars. So what's that extra $1,000 getting you? Well, let's dive into it. We're going to start with the 414 CE, a versatile workhorse from Taylor's lineup. So let's go over the specs. We have a Sitka spruce top with Indian rosewood on the back and sides. Classic acoustic guitar combination. Taylor recently renovated their 414 series to include this beautiful sunburst finish as well as new finial fretboard inlays on the fretboard and on the headstock. From there, you have the typical recipe that you would expect from a Taylor acoustic guitar. We have V-class bracing, made in California, comes with a hard shell case, an ebony fretboard, bridge pins, and an ebony veneer on the headstock, and a mahogany neck. It's a great guitar. There's nothing I could really say to really criticize it because it's just a sound instrument. When you purchase one of these, you know you're getting something good. So the 814 CE has a couple of key differences as compared to the 414 CE. Let's go over them quickly. First and foremost, we have chamfered edges across the body and a nice beveled armrest to add a little bit of comfort while you're playing. We have a solid wood pickguard. This is a rosewood pickguard. And the binding, instead of a classic white acrylic, this is actually rock maple across the entire body. And it's double bound just like the 414, only it's wood binding instead of the acrylic. Additionally, the 814 CE's bridge pins are ebony but feature abalone dots on the front, and the fretboard inlay is the element design, unlike the 414's finial design. And another important feature that the 814 has that the 414 doesn't is actually a thinner finish. When Taylor applies their gloss finishes, they're usually using a measurement of about 6 microns worth of gloss finish. The 814 CE only uses 4.5 microns, so there is that much less finish on it, which as a result can get you a better sounding guitar because the wood can just move a little bit more naturally. So it can result in a much better tonality from your instrument. And a couple of other things worth mentioning is that there's just a couple different aesthetic features that add a little bit more character to the 814 CE. The fretboard is slightly bound with maple as well as a nice little binding around the headstock made of maple. There's just these little nuances that bring a new life to the instrument that I really think just adds a lot of beauty without being too much. I really find the 814 CE to be that perfect intersection of luxury and good sounding instrument. It is a very beautiful instrument. You look at every detail that they put on the 814 and you think, dang, that's a good looking guitar. But as compared to maybe some of the custom built acoustics out there, you don't see a lot of abalone inlay or fancy mother of pearl work. This is just kind of a naturally beautiful guitar. In every single detail that they put into it just brings a lot of character and says a lot about what Taylor wants to bring to the table when you're purchasing a nice acoustic guitar. All right, there's the 814 CE in a nutshell. Let's do another quick comparison between the two guitars so you can hear the tonal differences between them. Take a listen. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there you have it, folks. The 414 CE and the 814 CE. Hopefully we were able to answer the question, is the price difference worth it? If you ask me, I really think it is worth it. Don't get me wrong, $1,000 is a lot of money, but I think the value is there. You're getting these extra aesthetic components that really just bring new life to the acoustic guitar with the 814. And not only that, I really do think the thinner finish on the 814 really does bring out a different voice of the guitar. It does sound different than the 414. However, if you don't want to make that upgrade, that's totally cool. The 414 is an awesome guitar. It has everything from the classic recipes that we like from acoustic guitars. Spruce top, Indian rosewood, comfortable playability, a beautiful crisp sound, and made in America solid wood construction. Doesn't get any better than that. But what did you think? Did you think one sounded better than the other? Is it worth spending the extra $1,000 between these two guitars? Let us know in the comments. And while you're at it, give us a subscribe and let us know if there's any comparisons that you want to see. Until then, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.